Why do companies approach you to help them with their customer service?
Because they realize that the only way that they can be successful is by making sure that their customers have a superior service experience. That's what creates loyalty, and that's what gets companies to come back again and again and again. And without that service excellence, they're going to be a me too, and they're not going to be in business for very long.
What types of challenges are they most often experiencing?
There are a few challenges. Number one, it may be a new product launch, and they want to make sure that their service team understands how to approach the customer when they call in. Another one is they may be growing at such a fast pace that they're starting to drop the ball. So there are a lot of service complaints. And those are the two main ones that I would normally have.
What results do your customers typically realize?
Most of my customers measure their customer service levels. And after the programs that I run with them, the measurements show significant increases in customer satisfaction levels. This is in the hotel business, this is in production areas, in many different facets and different types of organizations. Based on their measurements, they see significant improvements.
Are some of these results surprising to companies?
Yes, they are always surprising. And what's most surprising for them is the way that their service team comes together, the way that they interact, the attitude, the energy in the office. That is the most amazing. And then, of course, because of that energy, the way that they deal with the customer is in a very different way to the way that they did before. And it's not that they didn't do it well before. It's just that they've taken it to the next level. The customers feel that energy, and that automatically translates to the customer experience. And when the customer has that experience, when they feel that energy, and they feel that care, and they feel that concern, that customer has a wow experience. And that wow experience, I know it may sound a little bit funny, wow, maybe over the top, but it's actually a wow experience. And that wow experience is something that the customer then talks about to other people. And when they do, that is very good news for the company, because more people want to come and use the products and services, and that increases the business.
Are there companies that you believe need help in the area of customer service, but they don't really realize it?
I think everyone needs to improve their customer service levels, however good they are, and I think most companies really know that. Some companies are not fully aware of it. But here's an example of a university that approached me to help create a service excellence culture in the university. Because what they wanted to do is to be able to provide the students and the parents with a different service experience, both internal and external. So what we did is we worked on a whole program for all the service people, all the people that dealt with students, with parents, with concerns, with issues, with help. They went through the Culture of Excellence service program, and it shifted the mindset and the service levels significantly. So much so that their university received awards for their service excellence.
Can you tell me about the impact bad or just average service can have on companies?
Absolutely. It's a significant difference. The super successful companies, the names that we've heard again and again, the Disneys of the world, the Apple of the world, and many others out there, understand why service is so important. So they invest millions and millions of dollars in ensuring that their customers have this amazing experience when they come. A lot of other companies don't understand how important service actually is. And when they don't, they may realize it, but when it's too late, and then the wheels come off. And when that happens, it's very difficult to suddenly turn service around like in a week or two or a month, and they find out that they start to lose too much business and they start to move downwards. And as a result, eventually, if they don't recover, the business has to close. And that's because of their poor service and because they didn't realize how important it actually was.
You call your program Culturing Service Excellence. Does this mean that your program or approach is different from what most would typically consider to be customer service training?
Yes, from my experience, it is very different. And the reason for that is because I follow a three-phase approach. The first phase starts with service culture mindset. And what that means is that we focus on the mindset of excellence of the service delivery team first. So before we start to look at skills and do different case studies and exercises on how to deliver it practically, we focus on the mindset. And what we do is ensure that people are oriented towards this customer. They're oriented towards being more engaged and more aligned with what the company is trying to do. They are more linked and aligned with the values of the company. And when that happens, they work more collaboratively, and you have a different person that comes to work to deal with this customer. The next phase is how to actually do it. How to answer the phone, some of the basic things, and then some more strategic ways of dealing with customers. And the third phase is making sure that the customer service managers have the leadership and coaching skills required to drive the momentum of the success of their service teams forward so that it's sustainable.